So for this problem, they tell us the mean of our normal distribution and the standard deviation for this normal distribution. And then they're asking us about things that are significant and not significant. So in this case, they're telling us to use that probability of 0.01 instead of our typical 0.05 to say something's usual or unusual. So essentially what they're telling us is if we have a normal distribution and we know that smack in the middle with our mean is 24.7, they want us to find the z-score over here that has an area of 0.01 to the left, but not the z-score, the actual data value. And same thing over here, they want us to find the data value that has an area of 0.01 to the right. So if I'm trying to figure out this one, I'm going to use the function inverse norm in my calculator. To get there, hit the second button, it's either yellow or blue, and then click vars. Above vars in yellow or blue, you'll see DISTR. It stands for distribution, and that's what we're going to use for a lot of stuff. When you do that, depending on your calculator, you'll either have a menu that prompts you what to put in, or you'll have to type it in yourself. So the first thing you want to do is put the area to the left. So the area to the left of this data item right here is 0.01. Then we put in the mean, 24.7. And then we need to put in the standard deviation, which was 1.2. When we do that, that gives us 21.908, and it keeps going, but they told us to round to 1 decimal place. So this data value is 21.9, because that 0 tells us leave that 9 alone. Then we're going to go through the same logic with this one. The thing that's important to remember with inverse norm is that that area is always the area to the left. So we know the area to the right, it's that 0.01. So to find the area to the left, we do 1, the total area, minus the area to the right. So that tells us that we have an area of 0.99 to the left. So I'm going to do my inverse norm again. My area to the left is 0.99. The mean and the standard deviation are still exactly the same because we're still looking at the same distribution. So my area is 0.99, 24.7, 1.2, and when I do that, that gives me 27.4916. So same thing, I round to 1 decimal place, so that's going to give me 27.5. So over here, they're telling me back to knee lengths greater than something. So greater than is all the stuff that's bigger than that 27.5. And less than was the screen number, that 21.9 inches, are not significant, and values outside that range are considered significant. If we look at that next part of the question where they're asking us to analyze it, they tell us is a back to knee length of 26.8 inches significantly high. So if we picture where that 26.8 is, it's going to be in between the 24 and the 27. So it'll be somewhere around here. That means it's not significant. Anything in the middle here is not significant. And anything on the outskirts, so over here and over here, is. So I hope that helps.